Hello and say hi to the actual F-16C, but now we get AIM-120, which obviously changes the gameplay by 180 degrees and make it extremely amazing and interesting. And that's why everyone will surely love to play this VR, and no, it's just joke. All you have to do is just fucking fly straight, evacuate your missiles and turn around, and yeah, it makes gameplay even more fucking boring than I expected it will be. And yes, you may think why I titled this video How to Trick a Monkey, and well, it's because all that Gaijin has showed us is just this picture, and most of people obviously clicked it. And I'm not really surprised why, but everyone forgot that now you got your missiles for free if you had a vehicle spaded, obviously, but no one actually thinking about how it is to spading vehicle in today's top tier. And that's why I've decided to spade F-16C basically from 0 to AMRAAMS, and guess what, it was the most painful experience I have in my life. It's so fucking cringe. I played a lot of matches with a teammate, and to spade a plane in today's top tier, you have like two ways to do this. Firstly, play like 100 matches or so, and you will be very likely dying in basically every of them, doing nothing. Or spade actual money to accelerate the researching by buying the actual Golden Eagles. And well, it's to spade a top tier vehicle like F-15C with Golden Eagles. You will forced to buy like 8,000 of them, which is like $50. So of course, be my guest, do whatever you want, it's your money, but it's just really not the way to play this game. And it's just straight up cringe, because now we are on the verge, and if you are looking to have a fun, one step forward and the game will actually turn to be fully unplayable. Now it's playable but hard. If you get the missiles for free, it's okay, but if you're looking for spade to actually spade the vehicle, it might be very hard. So yes, it's kinda cringe, as I said, but it's kinda up to people. It's kinda up to you. If you like the top tier, if you like to turning around and shooting missile to enemies and getting kills, be my guest, do whatever you want. It's just how the War Thunder looks nowadays. Anyway, let's move to the next game, actually the first full game, and I'm sorry I couldn't get good and interesting footage, because well, as you can see, it's just all the time it will be me flying straight, fire missile at enemies and turning around. Well, it's not really interesting, I'm sorry, but this is how it looks right now. Well, we threw the AMRAAM in JDF, and well, he didn't notch it properly, or didn't avoid it properly, I should say, and he died. And well, we got a first kill of this match, and well, this plane is good. It's F-16 overall, a bit heavier than A version or ADF version, but instead of this you have very strong engineer. In the meantime, I was telling this, well, that whip died, and it's very interesting case, because well, the missile which the J8F we just killed, the missile which was fired by the J8F, well, he was going for me, the missile was going for me, and I somehow avoided it, and it's starting to tracking the whip. Well, it's very weird. The missiles are still there's a lot of things that they should change about them. But well, he died. Very interesting moment. We watched this on the replay like 3 times, and we all was like, what the fuck, man. Well, anyway, we are using the ACM right now to lock the Phantom F4F. Well, it's the ice version. 13 kilometers. It's basically nothing you can do. Even flying close to the ground at this point won't help you at. Basically, in most of the times, you will be still dying by this missile, because well, they changed the multipath, and well, it's really good change, as you can see right now. Well, then the HMD, I should say something more, because you should use it most of the times. I mean, at the closer ranges you should use the ACM basically all the time, because it's much more useful, but on a higher distances, as I said, the 19 kilometers is just too less time for you to actually react and try to defend yourself from a missile. So, well, that's it. In the meantime, I was talking about the ACM and shit like this. We managed to kill 2 of enemies with AMRAAMS, relatively close ranges, closer than 19 kilometers, that way I was using the ACM. Well, the ground is not helping you at all. That's why I decided to play the bit differently and actually use the altitude that I'm sitting basically all the time. And well, as you can see, the next use of ACM radar, he basically has no chances against this missile. We notched his missile. I don't know what it was, maybe even the R-73, but I bet it might be the R-27. And that was the 4th kill. As you can see, I did nothing. I literally throwing my missile from like 10 kilometers. And this guy will be my next victim, the next victim of AMRAAM. As you can see, look, he's flying basically, he's literally hugging the ground all the time, and this missile still managed to actually curve in and kill him, which is kinda scary. And yes, let's move to the next battle. As you can see, I'm locking the F-14. He's gonna die to this missile very likely, because well, at this altitude he's flying basically straight 10 kilometers, I don't even know, it was 10 kilometers, maybe even 7 kilometers launch. He died. The Fox 3, as you can see, very useful missile. And yeah, I killed the bot. This plane was still like mid-stock at this point. Maybe not the mid-stock, but I'm still missing the few modifications to actually get. We killed the F-14, we killed the 1 bot. Everyone is happy. So let's go to the next actions. Okay, I spotted the Gripen right now, but he's about to die. But I'm still gonna turn in a case that he might shoot a AIM-9M at us, even though he was bombing. I don't know. It's very important to prevent from retarded situations. Okay, so now as you can see, I fired the AMRAAM. As you can see, I'm trying to get my nose a bit up. Right now is the same scenario. Why am I doing this, you may think? And this is very simple, because I want my missile to actually have a bit more time to curve into his flight path. And well, it worked pretty well. 35G. I thought that they're gonna implement this missile with a 28G overall, because that was the original overload of AIM-120A. I don't know much about the missiles from the US, but my friend told me in the documents you can find there was actually 28G. Again, the Su-27 too high, and he probably probably saw us too late, so it doesn't really matter. He is dead in the water anyway. Again, Su-27 baited by a whip. Again, nothing he can do, flying too high to the ground, and he should actually try to notch my missile, but he was probably tunnel vision on the whip, so yeah, he died. Very interesting footage, by the way, I need to say. But again, I'm gonna repeat this all the time. It's how your matches will look like basically all the time. If you decide to play BVR, and well, the fun fact is the whip is still flying the F-15J, which has not AMRAAMS, which doesn't have any AMRAAMS, so it's kinda cringe. It's really hard to play, and yes, you can pray to actually get some kills in this plane. Well, I fired the next AMRAAM in the same Su-27 that I created about 1 minute ago. I don't know why. I was extremely exhausted all the time I was playing these games, so I didn't even realize that it was the same person I killed. And well, we are the next battle, and this battle, whoa, it's the most interesting of every I actually showed you, because we started to get locking by basically by two F-15s, if I'm correct. Yes, it's the two F-15s. Well, he fired a missile at us to high range, to great distance, and it's not gonna kill us right now. It's not gonna kill us anyway. I believe it was, as I later realized, it was the one F-15 actually had the AMRAAMS, but the second one was actually, I don't know what F-15 it was, but it doesn't have AMRAAMS, it has only AIM-7Fs. And as you can see, the missile still is going for me, the F-15 is still locking me, so I kinda tricked him by getting teleported by map. I don't know, it's really that much useful, but as you can see, I avoided the first missile, so it might be useful. If there is nothing you can do, it's one and only thing you can do. Anyway, we shot the missile into the F-15, and he's gonna die for this missile, because we notched his missile. He was flying straight, so, well, as you can guess, he died. And well, now we're gonna fly straight and get some altitude, not get some altitude, but actually get some speed, and we're gonna find a